Hello everybody. I'm going to pick a card reading. This is general again, so pick whatever you're drawn to. I'm doing things a little different this time. I'm going to have 3 cards and then I'll shuffle them out instead of doing them separately. Still one. Bear with me here. A little chaotic energy going on, which is about par for the course, right? Okay. If you are new here, my name is Rudi. Welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you all being here. All right, so we have the Chariot. That's one card, which will be the lead of one pile. We have Charity. And we have the Sun. Okay. So look at each card, feel into the energies, and see which pile. This would be the head of the piles, and then we'll go into the meanings of these cards as you pick. Again, the Chariot, we have Charity, and then we have the Sun. Okay, you can take a deep breath, see which one calls to you, what colors, what draws you in, and we will start the readings. Welcome to the Chariot pick. For those of you who picked the Chariot, this is a card of Cancer. You could have Cancer in your chart. You could be a Cancer. You could know somebody with Cancer. This is about moving forward. This is about you knowing that you are in charge of your destiny. You hold the reins. If you look at the determination on his face or her face, I'm not quite sure, or their face, you know, they're holding the reins. They know what direction they want to go into. It's kind of misleading because the horses are both faced in different directions, but this is, you know, you're in charge of how fast you're going, where you're going, and what your future, you know, where you want to go in your future. So that is the overseer of the energies for your reading. So we will see what comes in with your tarot, okay? For the Chariot. All right. All right, so we have you right now. You are moving forward, but you're having decisions to make, and it could have something to do with money. There could be you're wanting to go forward, but maybe finances are stopping you. Maybe a juggling act, maybe balancing something. 2 of Pentacles is all about balancing finances. It could be balancing 1 or 2 jobs. It could be trying to stay afloat, you know, just keeping your head above water. I feel like you can't really take on any more responsibilities at the moment. There's places you want to go. There's things you want to do. Definitely with the 10 of Pentacles. I feel for the Chariot pile that there's this duty, or there's this sense of wanting to be the best you can be, to make the most you can do. You know, you might be all about the money, all about the investing, all about future, the future, the future, the future. You never know what the future is going to bring. Prepare, 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 prepare. Kind of that energy. You want a legacy to leave. You want something to leave for your family, for your kids, your grandkids, and all the things, even if you don't have any right now. You don't want to be basically struggling your whole life. And I feel like you're making a move now, or you're wanting to make a move now that is going to reflect that for you in the future. There has to be something that happens here with the money. You have to balance it out. You have to come to almost like a happy medium, all work and no play. Or are you really, are you really, I don't want to say doing the best you can do with what you've got, because that's not what I mean. I feel like you're burning it at both ends and in the middle too. But are you really, do you think the current jobs you're at are really the best fit for you? Maybe is what I'm trying to say. I feel like one is kind of like I feel one's a major job and one's kind of like a little money here and there job. And I wonder if there's any replacing something for something more substantial. Pentacles, though, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, right? The grounded earth energy, material. We have the Seven of Wands, and this talks about your boundaries. This could have to do with people in your past. It could be lovers, it could be friends. I feel more it's friendship than lovers. About maybe people taking advantage of you. People going to you maybe for money, or people going to you for jobs or something like that, where, you know, you're saying, you're putting it out there, I can't do this anymore, I'm drawing the line, not going to cross it, you know. 7 is a number of decisions, so it's like you're making your mind up about how you're working with people in the past, or how you're working with family, or how you're working with people that are I feel like they're taking advantage of you, is what I'm feeling. And I promise I'll pay you back. I promise, you know, and they don't. And then you're stuck. And that could be where this extra job is coming from, or this extra juggle is coming from, or this extra work, you know, that you have to put in. Because all around you is all topsy-turvy. And you're on unsteady ground. You're on solid ground, but you're unsteady as well. It's like, you know, if you watch something too much, you start feeling dizzy, or if you get seasick or something like that. But, you know, your eyes on the money, and you're wondering, it's almost like this vicious circle, even though it's a, you know, the figure 8, infinity. How long is this going to go on? Forever and ever and ever? You know, that kind of energy. Okay. The energy you need to be made aware of, most prominent for this reading. Whoa, that's crazy. It did burn it a little bit. That's crazy. You saw that right on top of that candle. Wow, talk about hot. It's like right now, and the candle didn't go out. That's crazy. The energy you need to be made aware of right now is a Queen of Pentacles. This could be a mother figure. It could be you. It's a female, it could be a male. Somebody very nurturing and caring. It's somebody that has money, or somebody that can teach you about money, or somebody that can show you about money. It could be also the energy you need to be made aware of right now is this, maybe this topsy-turvy energy. The Queen of Pentacles is more grounded, more stable, more chill, if you want to use that word. You know, maybe she's saying, take a step back, you know, sit with your finances, see what's going on, either do it yourself or hire somebody, financial advisor, see what's going on, because she's looking straight at that money. It's almost like a crystal ball. She's trying to see what's going on with it. She is, you know, reading the energies. I can't believe I did that. It didn't burn on this side, though. That's crazy. And I'd say sooner rather than later, the way this popped out into the fire. She is a caring, nurturing, very, very full of a wealth of information about finances. So again, it could be you. You could be learning that. Maybe you're learning how to control your finances, take care of your finances. Again, you want this. You want this long term, and you're moving in that direction. You got your outcome energy. You got the Page of Pentacles. All these pentacles. Look at that. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy energy. Page of Pentacles is new money coming in. You can have an opportunity to make new money, or different money, you know, new money. This could be a new job offer coming in, and it could be one that's more substantial. It could maybe replace 2 of them. See? It could replace 2 of them. It could afford you enough money to maybe replace a job you're doing, or a side job you're doing. The Pentacles is all about new money, new, like this might be something that you've not done before. This isn't something that you're familiar with or well versed at or anything like that. This is new learning, new experiences, new everything for you. So that is an outcome card coming in. So that's beautiful. It's like you know you're in charge and you know what you have to do. And I just feel like you're doing it as you go through this time period whenever you get this reading. And I also feel like you're setting your boundaries, finally setting your boundaries up. And the card on the bottom of the deck is the moon card. And this talks about your dreams, talks about being fluid. It talks about, kind of going with the flow also, because the moon is feminine energy, but it talks about, something hidden could be revealed. Something might come through in your dreams even. You might get an answer to a question. You might get ideas, right? But it's these boundaries that I like that you're setting up, that you're holding to. And our wands are all about our desires and dreams. And it's like, you're not going to let anybody cross that line. You're not going to let anybody cross that, right? You're holding on to that. And you're not going to let anybody change that for you. You've made your mind up is what I'm saying. It's your decision and you've made your mind up. All right. One more card for you guys. We're going to pull up Oracle. And I'll read a little bit out of the book for it. One more shuffle. Cards won't quit flipping all around. Some days are really good shuffle days, and some days, well, you saw. Some days you start cards on fire. Skywriting, the fates. Oh, how beautiful. Look at that. Skywriting. It's the fates. In the sky. I just feel no dream's too big. If you're going to dream big. The universe is open. Everybody thinks that the universe runs out of things, runs out of money, runs out of anything. And this talks about the sky's the limit, right? Okay, let's see. It says the fates, that which we cannot change, and non-judgment. It is written in the sky that you have a destiny. You are being invited to explore certain aspects of life unique to you and you alone. That does not mean that your path will be easy, paved with gold or littered with diamonds, nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. It is just your path with parts that cannot be changed and must be radically accepted as they are. In this way, whatever you are faced with, every single aspect of your life is perfect in its imperfections. Not good or bad, neither in flow nor blocked. This nor that. See your life as a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle course. Once you have mastered the skill of non-judgment, you open it to the power of curiosity, unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fears. As you look ahead into the potential of the future, yes, you still need to be brave. Right now you are facing a critical moment in time with an opportunity to meet your fate. A choice point where you expand your influence and your capacity for abundance. And, if nothing else with this reading, there's abundance. And that's one thing you want to expand. That's what we said early on. And you're in charge of, and you're also setting your boundaries. So you are taking control of the situation. Okay. Let's see. Right now you are facing a critical moment in time with an opportunity to meet your fate, a choice point where you expand your influence and your capacity for abundance, love, and purposeful action. Now is the moment to leap into it, whether it be a heart connection, a call to creativity, or a new identity in your work or another area of life. With all your heart and soul, your success is surely written in the stars. In order to bring your destiny to fruition, you must jump into the adventure with both feet and do your part. And again, with you holding up, I feel like you're holding up your end of the bargain here with your your boundaries card. It's like, you know what you have to do in order to move yourself forward. You know what you have to do in order to keep what you have, is what I feel, and to hold on to that and move forward with it. And you're not letting go. You know, 7 is a decision. You've made your mind up. You absolutely have all these finances around you. So wonderful, beautiful. Again, you are in charge and you're moving forward. You have that determination on your face. So congratulations. What a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for watching, and share this with anybody that you think needs to hear it. Okay? Bye for now. All right, pile 2, those of you who picked Charity. What a beautiful, beautiful card. This is about love. It's really kind of like wearing your heart on your sleeve, right? Your passion, what you want to bring into a relationship or offer in a relationship. Very much giving, very much open. Sometimes giving to, you know, could be a detriment unto you. But giving, being generous. And one thing with this card, Charity brings love that you can rely on. So you are this card and you're bringing love you can rely on, which makes me feel that either if you're in a relationship, you know, you are the giver, you're the lover, you're the one that cares, the nurturer and all that. If you are not in a relationship, you're looking for a long-term commitment. You're looking for somebody that shares your values and shares your outcome for a relationship. You know, somebody that has the same values that you do is what I feel. So we'll see what the cards have to say. And it could just be that you are kind and caring and very giving individual. All right, for Charity. Or that could be your name. Wouldn't that be cool? Page of Swords. 3 of Swords. And the 4 of Pentacles. So we have heartache and hurt. You could be getting over it. You could be going through it right now. Part of growth. Even though we're going through things that hurt us. And, you know, love can definitely hurt us. It could be friendship. It could be, you know, love. It could be a partnership. But each of these swords are knowledge. So when we feel we can pull them out and we can examine them and see exactly what went wrong, you know, whose fault or our fault or their fault or whatever, kind of see what went wrong into the relationship or friendship or family even. But you're getting over a hurt or you're going through it right now. But again, the Page of Swords, there's lessons to learn. There's truth. It's you know, swords are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So if that is something, because you have 2 swords here, so that is a predominant energy. And it also stands for truth and honesty and knowledge. So I feel like whatever this is or whatever happened here, you're taking one of the swords for sure, and you are starting a new path with it. It's like, see how she's looking back at it going, this isn't going to happen to me again. This is not going to happen to me again. You could have wore your heart on your sleeve, and when we do that, we get hurt. You could have been the kind, generous person that you are, and when we do that, we get hurt. And I'm not telling you not to be kind and generous. It's just, you have to, you know, a lot of times not nice people take advantage of that kind and generous. If you're empathic, if you know, you have that energy, narcissists are drawn to you like a light, you know, they're bugs to your light because you have that vibrancy about you and you draw in these unsavory people. And I feel like you're learning, you're looking back on, this isn't going to happen again. I'm taking this, and you may keep this as a reminder forever and ever not to do what you did here or let this happen. I don't think you did anything. I think it was the other person, but you understand what I'm saying. So you're starting out on a new foot. You're starting out on a new endeavor with the knowledge from what has happened, that it's not going to happen again, and you're carrying that forward. Now, whatever happened here, there could have been some issue with finances. Someone could have taken money from you. They could have drained your accounts. They could have taken you for a ride, as they say, you know, and taken all you had. But this is also showing that you're holding on to your money a little differently than you were probably in the past. I don't feel like you're going to be as, look at his face. I don't feel like you're going to be as free with it. If people need, you know, you could have been the one that, oh, can I borrow $10? And they don't pay you back. And pretty soon you're out $150, you know, and you don't have it. And when you need it, they don't have it. So it's that kind of energy. And I feel like you have learned a lesson also. So you are making sure, you know, that you are holding on to your money. You're not going to let it slip out of your hands. You're not going to let it go to someone that doesn't appreciate it or isn't going to pay you back. I feel like you're recouping your losses. You could be working hard to recoup your losses. You could be working hard to get in your finances, you know, to have your finances grow for you also. Okay. What lesson do you need to learn? What lesson needs to be learned? Or it's something. Oh, yep, there we go. Queen of Cups. Interesting. Queen of Cups is all about feelings and emotions. So the lesson you need to learn is how to control yours. Queen of Cups is all about feelings and emotions, but she can control her feelings and emotions. She is very fair and very just, but she doesn't let her feelings and emotions control her. She controls them. She's holding that cup and looking at it, and that's all full of love and feelings and emotions. Queen of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Water energy, goes with the flow, very fluid energy, but also kind, loving, caring, romantic. It's the romantic suit of the deck, but in charge of. She's a queen, so she knows how to handle her feelings and her emotions. So I guess your lesson is to learn how to handle your feelings and your emotions. And, you know, if you look at this card, she's showing everybody her heart, right? She's opening that up for everybody to see. And I know a lot of that is you, but you need to maybe be more discreet on who you let in, is what I feel. Outcome of this reading for you guys. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands can be a suitor coming in. The Knight of Wands can be a person who is a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, their fire signs, their passion, their desire. They can sweep you off your feet. They're fun. You laugh. You just think they're the greatest person. They might not be the best catch as far as a long-term relationship. If you want to go out and have a good time and have fun and laugh, and then they're gone, and then they come back, and then you might go out again or whatever, as long as you know that this person is probably not the marrying type or the person to settle down, even if you think you can change them, because you can't change them, right? And we have to know that. So there's, you know, if that's the case, there's still work to be done. And I feel like you're in the middle of it here. But this person is fun and you know, has a good time and deeply cares about people. But I don't feel they are the to settle down and have a family, if that's what you're looking for, type of person. But if you're looking for a friend who will, you know, if you can keep it on a friendship level, I think that would be a great investment for you, because that's the outcome, is to maybe, you know, lighten up a little bit and go out and have some fun, and know that not everybody is going to be the right person for you, but this could be a friend that you could talk to, and a friend that can maybe shed light on a situation where you don't have to have them as a partner, right? Just a friend. Bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Cups, another four. So this is bringing balance to your emotions and your feelings. I don't know how many times we can say it. And I feel too that part of you might be bored in relationships that are, once, I don't want to say this because it sounds so bad, but once you have somebody or once somebody has you, I feel there's boredom. I feel like, oh, on to the next conquest or something. Or you kind of think, oh, is this how it's going to be forever and always? Kind of that energy. This is subconscious, so this isn't on the board. It's not something you talk about. But I feel there's a level of boredom. I feel like, you might like the hard to get person or the hard to catch. But when you get that and you put too much future in it, that's where I think the hurt comes in, right? So I feel like if this is you, you do need to sit with that energy a little bit and find out kind of exactly what you want and what you want to do as far as relationships go. So you're not repeating the same thing over and over, and getting hurt. Okay, we're going to pull one more card for you and we'll read out of the book on that one. Oops. For Charity. Perfect storm, the courage to step into life. Wow. Feel like you're solar. Yeah, look at this. That's so funny. 4-4. You have 4 and 4. Stability and structure is what 4 stands for. Wow. Perfect storm. I feel like your solar plexus is being activated. An invitation to act now. The courage to step into life, sheltering from turbulence is what it says. Knock all these cards around, goodness. All right. When the perfect storm appears, it cautions you to be ready for an exciting, if turbulent, time. The winds are picking up and you need to make sure that you are close to the eye of the storm, or you'll be buffeted by gusts that may take you far from where you need to be. The key is to remain centered and balanced and bear witness as the forces build in intensity. Notice how the loose stuff is starting to fly around and recognize how little of it you truly need. Let go of those thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes that clutter your heart and cloud your mind. Then the storm will be absolutely perfect for you. If you wonder what you might lose during the perfect storm, know that it is those things we are most attached to that are taken first. As if life were trying to unburden us of our righteous self-importance. Let it all go with the wind. The less you resist the change brought by the perfect storm, the happier you will be. Ride the winds to your next destination. Embrace the rain or snow. Remember that every time you try to argue with nature, you lose. The perfect storm can also be a call for you to seize the moment. There might be a great opportunity that you need to take advantage of right now. Carpe diem. Here, time is of the essence and may be gone shortly, so do not hesitate. Go ahead, bite off more than you can chew, and take the storm on in all its terrifying greatness. Experiencing the fullness of life, you will succeed. How beautiful is that? Knowing that even rough days will come, hard days will come, you will succeed. And we have the sword of truth here. And you're not going to repeat the same mistakes again. So I feel like the Knight of Wands, again, it can be somebody fun coming in. It can also be somebody coming in that's going to test you to see if you're going to fall again. So, but you will succeed. Beautiful. All right, Charity, thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to share this with anybody that you think needs to hear it, right? It may not be for you, it may be for somebody else. Thank you again, and until next time, bye for now. Hello, pile 3 or the sun pile. For those of you who picked the sun Sun's a card of Leo. It's a card of new beginnings. It's a card of, dawn of a new day. This can be a card of children, portending children, wanting children. This could have something to do with children. This is like protection, with the big wall here. So there's some type of protection around you at this time. But it's about, again, the dawn of a new day, beginnings, new beginnings, fresh starts. Maybe you're starting a new life with somebody. Maybe it's just you and the kids. I don't know. This is a fresh start, and it's one of the best cards in the tarot deck. So we will see what comes in with the tarot cards reading around it. All right. The Sun. The High Priestess. Beautiful. Yeah, I really feel with this card, it's like you're large and in charge. I just feel like you are really feeling it. Good, the devil, I mean, not good, but that's good on that side. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. All right, so we start out with you in the middle, the High Priestess. This is knowing. Choose a number of balance, bringing in a balance to your knowing, your knowledge. There comes a time in life where we could read and read and read and read and read, be book savvy, as I say. But there's a time to practice what we know. And this is the time. This is a knowing. I feel deeply that you have done a lot of work on yourself. I feel like you have pretty much been through the fire and back. I feel like you've come through a lot. And the person that has come through is a far gentler, kinder person, again, with knowledge. And knowledge is something that it's hard to compete with. When you have the knowledge, and this is the inner knowledge, this is the inner knowing, this is your intuition, right? This energy of the devil can still be around. You could be coming out of that energy, but this can be where you may have given your control up to somebody. This could be an energy of temptation or taking a wrong path that wasn't made for you or right for you. Doing not good things to yourself or to your body that you obviously later regret and move forward from it. It could be a really bad relationship that you got out of, very controlling, narcissistic, somebody that had a hold on you energy. Because I feel this Sun card, and if you have kids or want kids, I feel like you knew that this relationship wasn't going to be the one for it. And if you have kids, you definitely wanted to get them out of, a bad relationship. I just feel, again, like you've done a lot of work on yourself to get you to this High Priestess point where male or female, male or female, where you come into this, you come into your own, and the work you've done, what you put in, and what you want your outcome to be. You end with a World card, and this is an end of a cycle. So whatever this is finally ending. Whatever this is, I can't say it will go away, but it will definitely get better. Turning your back, you're looking straight ahead, you're looking forward on this, and the world's looking back at you, taking lead from you. Now what? Now what are we going to do? Now where are we going? But the world is a card of endings. It's a card of, like if you have been in school for 4 years and you're finished, now you're going to go into the real world. It's an ending of a major cycle in your life. And something new can start, something new can grow, something new can take over. And you take with you all your knowledge. You take with you everything that you have been through with the World card. It can also be a card of travel. So it could be where you could be physically moving away from maybe this energy. And it can also be, again, where you are taking the knowledge you learned and moving yourself in a direction that you want to go in. That is an ending to a part of your life that you're not going to go back to. What does Spirit want you to know? What you need to work on? What do you need to work on? Nine of Cups. I feel like you need to work on yourself as far as compliments and appreciation. Again, I feel like you have come a long way. You've come a long way. And I don't feel like you got a trophy for everything that you've been through. But just imagine if you did. Imagine, close your eyes right now and think about your life in the past 10 years or 5 years if you're young, you know, or 3 years, whatever. Think about your past. Think about what you've been through and think about everything you've overcome. And if you got a trophy for everything that you have overcome, what it would look like. So I feel like with this card showing up, you're not giving yourself enough accolades. You're not giving yourself enough high fives. You're not giving yourself enough pats on the back. You're not giving yourself enough job well dones. You know, you're just not. You are, you're not giving yourself that, and you should. You should be feeling the feels and having the emotions that go with it. Celebrate every little step forward. Absolutely. All right. And final outcome from Spirit. What does Spirit want you to know? Final outcome. Page of Cups. Wow. There could be new love coming in. There could be an offer of love. You could hear from somebody. There could be a message from somebody that will really kind of surprise you. Maybe somebody that you kind of brushed across, or, you know, you haven't heard from in a long time. I feel like you could get a surprise message. Someone will reach out and contact you. It could be a new love starting, definitely a friendship. But what you're going into here with the Page of Cups, bottom of the deck energy, is that knowledge. You're going in with truth. You're going in, you're looking back, you're going, you know, you're not going to pull a fast one over on me. I have been through it, and I am, you know, I know what I want, and I know what I expect out of a person. So your standards have risen. You are, you know, your vibrations have shifted, right? You have truth. You have the sword of honesty and fairness. And, you know how you want to be treated, and you're not going to settle for anything less, is what I feel, which is beautiful. You're not going to let anybody come in and tell you anything different. You're not going to let anybody treat you how you shouldn't be treated. And, you know, I try to tell clients too that we teach people how to treat us. So I feel like with the High Priestess, you're learning that, and you're taking your rightful place on the throne, right? And in turn, you treat very well. You know how to treat people, but you are teaching them how to treat you. And especially with that sword, Page of Swords, you know, this is new to you too, but you know what you're not going to do. Tidy house, clarity and organization. Wow. It's the first card too. Interesting. You know, fresh start, Sun card. New start, new beginning, fresh start. Oops. Okay, tidy house. I just love this card. Look how beautiful. Who doesn't want to live there, right? Clarity and organization. A thorough inventory of an auspicious symbol. If your emotional world feels messy and unruly, and you can't seem to get clear, it's time to see how your environment is affecting you. Although your inner world has a huge impact on what shows up in your outer world, the reverse is also true. You can be influenced by the people who populate your daily life and the energy of the objects you surround yourself with. Basically, everything in your surroundings. Now is the time for an inventory and full clearing of your environment. Ask for clarity from your relationship and do not make assumptions at this time. Clear and unambiguous communication is key. You may choose to let go of some people from your life when this shows up. This is a good thing. Otherwise, You might stay in these relationships too long and out of the sense of obligation and social courtesy, when in truth, there is nothing holding you together. Be impeccable with your word. Say what you mean. That is absolutely, the swords are all about communication. Be impeccable with your words. Say what you mean. And be willing to make whatever changes are necessary to clean up your side of the street. If you know you are doing the right thing, it doesn't matter who has an opinion. That said, right now, once you are sure your proverbial house is a tidy one, there is a release of energy to begin new things, to enjoy life, and to know with certainty you are on the right path. Beautiful. You're on the right path. Don't be afraid to give yourself the accolades. Don't be afraid to give yourself the pats on the back, the high fives. Buy yourself flowers. You know, that Miley Cyrus song. Play that, you know. You can do it. You can do it yourself. You don't need other people, even though you could be getting an interesting message coming in from somebody that you least expected. But I feel this devil energy, this temptation, this overindulgence, this heaviness is leaving you. You're leaving it. You're moving away from it. You're getting out of the way. You're ending that cycle. Okay? Thank you so much, Sun Pile, for watching this. If you know anybody that this sounds like, or if you know somebody that needs to see this, it sounds like somebody you know, please feel free to share. I do not mind. It'll be timestamped below so you can tell them which one they need to watch. You might be watching all three. That's fine also. They're all timeless and they all are meant to be found when you find them. So I thank you for watching. I thank you for being here. And until next time, bye for now.